Hey folks, I'm in my kitchen today and I'm cooking fried bologna sandwiches, a southern tradition. Hang around, I'm going to show you how to do it. It's oh so simple. And wait till the end because I got a little twist on the traditional southern fried bologna sandwich. Let's get started. Hey folks, this is Phil from Alabama Hot Sauce. That's alabamahotsauce.com on the web. I'm here in my kitchen this morning and I was getting ready to leave the house and I thought I needed something good for lunch. So I had a great idea. Today I'm going to show you the traditional southern way to make a fried bologna sandwich. I remember as a kid when I was very young, my dad used to ride out to Sharpsburg, North Carolina. I was born and raised in Rocky Mount, North Carolina. But he rode about 10 miles outside of town to Sharpsburg, North Carolina, and he bought bologna loaves from a local farmer there. Now I couldn't do that, but what I've done is I've gone down to the local grocery store and had them cook me some really thick Brian's all beef deli bologna, which I think is about as good as you can do this day and time. I've got 2 or 3 slices of my Brian's bologna here. I've got my mayonnaise, I've got some butter, I got my tools out, and I got a pan warming on the stove. So we're gonna make some traditional southern style fried bologna. Since I am a hot sauce fan and a hot sauce manufacturer, I'm gonna go a little above what our parents used to do for us. And when I'm finished cooking, I'm gonna put a little hot sauce in there with it because I just simply love it. Remember, you can use it or leave it out. I wash my hands, I'm all clean and sanitary. I go in here and unwrap this beautiful Brian's custom cut bologna. And look at those big old thick slices. Now over here on my pan, I've got my pan warming, and I'm going to take first a little dab of butter and put it in here. Now, you don't necessarily need butter with bologna because bologna's got plenty of oil in it, but let's face it, especially on the stove top, you need to keep your temperature down pretty low because butter has a exceptionally low smoke point. Got my butter melted. Now I'm going to lay in this big old thick slice of bologna. Now bologna's better if it's cooked low and slow. Okay. Now I'm going to take my spatula and I'm going to poke a couple of slots in the side of this bologna, and that's to keep it, or to minimize the curling up. You're not going to stop it from curling up, but you can minimize it. So I've turned my heat up, so we got our heat coming up here. I'm going to flip it just to get a little bit of butter on both sides of it. Now, I'm going to put on some fresh ground pepper. Now while that's heating up, I'm going to come over here and get 2 fresh slices of bread. Now it's important that the bread be totally, completely fresh because this stuff is delicious. We don't want anything involved in this that is not completely fresh. And I'm going to put a little mayonnaise on it. Now I know my North Carolina friends are going to give me trouble because I have Hellman's mayonnaise. It's not Duke's, I understand that, but it's all I had, so Any mayonnaise is better than no mayonnaise. So we spread that out really good. And then we move over here and let's see how we're coming with our bologna. Oh yeah. We're going to turn it 2 or 3 times, and that's to keep it from, if we can, from puffing up in the middle. Keep that air pressed out of it. It already smells good. Oh yes. This Brian's bologna is pure Deli prime cut beef bologna, which is a little bit different. Not all beef is prime cut. Somebody uses beef salvage, but this is prime cut, which I assume means it's cut from the sellable meat, not the leftover meat and scraps. I'm not sure, but I think that's what it means. You can see as this cooks, these things are spreading open. If I had not put those little slices in there, this thing would be curled up in a semi-sphere, which makes it sort of hard to lay down on your sandwich. Now we're getting that looking good there. All right, this is looking good. Southerners, especially those of us from North Carolina, used to wake up in the mornings oftentimes and have fried bologna and cheese sandwiches for breakfast. They were a great lunch food for us kids. Adults loved it, and a lot of mothers served it. Fried bologna with various sides, macaroni and cheese and green beans as a dinner meal. This looks and smells absolutely wonderful. Oh yes, this is looking good. I think people still eat fried bologna sandwiches. I don't think they eat them quite as often as we did when we were growing up. And my southern friends, especially my North Carolina friends, will know exactly what I'm talking about. I know from looking on Facebook that many of my school classmates still make fried bologna sandwiches because they talk about it when they do. Now, I got this one fried pretty good. I'm going to take it off and I'm going to lay it on my bread there. Now, I'm going to throw on another piece of bologna because I've got a little different way you can make it. So there's that piece there. Let's put our little cuts in it. So we minimize the curling. And then we always put a poke in the middle. So I got one delicious bologna sandwich here ready for tasting. I'll set it on the side. I'm going to get 2 more pieces of bread. Once again, we're going to put on this mayonnaise. Spread it out good and thick here. Now with this one, I'm going to do something a little different. I got an open bottle of Alabama hot sauce, Alabama Red here. And while this one's cooking, I'm going to put a little bit of hot sauce in the pan. And then at the end, I'm going to go a little farther and put some cheese on there. So, we got this hot sauce in there going. Now, to add a little bonus to this, if you have a privately owned grocery store in your town, they may carry this Food Club brand of cheeses and spices. And this one is shredded Carolina Reaper Monterey Jack. This cheese is absolutely delicious and it is spicy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay cheese on top of this bologna. I'm then going to cover it so that cheese will melt. Shouldn't take very long at all. Starting to melt down there. You're going to be seeing a lot of videos coming in the future. I got 2 or 3 planned that, while I talk all the time about my new home, Alabama, and I do absolutely love it, I'm still a Carolina boy, and so I've got some videos planned about particular cooking and seasoning characteristics from Carolina home cooking. So keep your eye peeled out for those in the coming months. Oh yes. Now, I come over here and we close it down. But here's the important thing. Let's see how it tastes. This is the first one without the seasoning and the cheese. Oh me. Folks, this is delicious. So good. Those of you who have not tried this, you need to. Now, let's try the one with the cheese and the pepper seasoning. A little hot with fire. That premium Brian's bologna tastes great. The texture is wonderful. It's cooked just right. I'm getting the creaminess of that cheese mixed with that mayonnaise. And on top of that, I got the taste of that Alabama red hot sauce, where you can really taste those red Biker Billy jalapeno peppers. And then I got the taste of that ghost pepper that's in this cheese. That's just unbelievable. Folks, if you haven't done it, you got to try fried bologna sandwiches. They're absolutely delicious. You can do it with the regular packaged bologna you buy in the grocery store, but I suggest you go back to your deli and have them cut you some number 7 and number 8 size bologna slices and do it that way. It makes it so, so, so good. I'm glad y'all were here to join me. Look, I've noticed that a lot of people are watching my videos, but only about 15% of you are subscribed to my channel. So take a moment to subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, and ring that bell so YouTube will know to notify you each time I release a new video. I appreciate you joining me here, folks. Southern, traditional, Southern fried bologna sandwiches with and without cheese, with and without hot sauce. Try it. You're going to love it. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, consider subscribing to our channel by pressing the little logo on the screen. In addition, I provided a couple more video suggestions I think you might enjoy. Once again, thank you. We'll see you next time.